What's good? It's Joseph Banks for Running the Comics. Hope you're having a great weekend. I'm hoping to get this video out today because today's actually been a great day. I was able to be on a podcast about comics and other things from the dude Stay Puft 1983. If you are a comic head, want some dope content, want to add to your podcast that you watch, check out Stay Puft 1983. You can check him on also IG as well as YouTube for his content. Was able to hook up with him, JB. There's a few brothers also on the conversation about comics and everything else. So it was dope for him to invite me over to his channel to actually do that. But I have a haul. I actually talked to him about, mentioned this on his video. So I have a haul. So I definitely want to just talk about these books which I have and to show you what was up. And I think I'll start from this direction, go on. There's different shops, there's different types of books. So there's no direction. So there's just a bunch of stuff. Let's just get through this. Kind of a mega haul. You know, I always have mega hauls. I only do them basically once a month. So let's just rock it out real quick. We have here New Gods 15. See, I get this good angle right there. New Gods 15. So got that. I like this one because it had have Darkseid, Allfather, have Mobius in his chair. It's really dope. The source wall. So New Gods 15. Let's come back in here. This is a run which I've been picking up, which I'm really interested in, and it is called. And actually, these books right here are from Comic Zombie. Check them out on IG, Comics with an X, Comic Zombie. And this is not the. I think the run goes 24 issues, but this right here is issue number 2. Let's back it up. Issue 2. Issue 3. Unknown Soldier been around for a while. This is like the 3rd or 4th volume with an African American soldier. 4. Five has some really dope covers. And 6. Really dope Unknown Soldier, Vertigo. Next up, we have a book of I think I may have mentioned it for the last video, I can't remember if I did, but Mark Millar, Frank Quitely's Jupiter's Legacy. This is issue number 3. This title is going to be a movie or a show on Netflix. So I don't know how it's going to be doing spec-wise, but I like the story anyway, about people who acquire powers and kind of like their progeny who acquire powers. And I'm unsure if it's only done through those children which they had, because other people started getting powers too, or if something else happened. And I know the history of them is done in the Jupiter Circle series, because Jupiter Circle, actually Jupiter Legacy I believe came out first, then Jupiter Circle, then Jupiter Legacy 2. So I think Jupiter Circle actually goes about to see exactly the history of them with these powers that they acquired from an island. So that'd be very interesting. I saw this book. I got this from my LCS on my parents' basement, and this is John Carter, Warlord of Mars. This is number 1. This is that J. Scott Campbell cover. I don't know if it's a variant, if it's the regular cover, but J. Scott Campbell. Dope. I'm here at Walmart, so I'm gonna hear all these extra sounds. This is a Hellboy book, but I like this because it is a virgin variant, which is illustrated. It's almost like a sketch variant, or it's like this is a black variant, like an ink variant. Adam Hughes, really dope Hellboy. stupid dope. Hear that bass? You know you're in the South when you start hearing bass rattling from the trunks. Here I have a couple of books. This one right here is really picking up, and it's with Something is Killing the Children, number 7, the second print. And then I also have, which is a part of my pull, number 14. And I'm gonna get to reading this run. I read like the first 5 issues, but I kind of stopped because I wanted to get the rest of the issues until I start reading again. Once and Future, number 16, one of my favorite books, really dope. Actually, I almost ended up getting the variant for this, which is like a black and white variant. You only find them when they're dead, number 5. It's a cover, really dope. Interesting story. It's kind of throwing me for a bit. Didn't know if I wanted to continue on. I may continue on. We'll see how that goes. I was able to find this. I really want the variant, but it's the A cover, so can't complain about that. Lock my doors. Always lock your doors when you're in the car. And that is Aquaman 57, which is the first appearance of their daughter, whose name I forget, but she's the new Aquawoman, and she's in the new Justice League. So it is really dope that I was able to get the book of her birth. So really cool. I was able to find this. I already have this book, but it's another copy of it, and it is the variant for Niobe She is Deaf for Stranger Comics. Really dope. Issue number 4. This is that. Issue 3 and 4 is a linking cover, connecting cover. So really dope. Niobe issue She is Deaf number 4. And I was so happy to find these right here. This right here, Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog for Harris Comics, back in the 90s. This is issue number 1. And then I also got issue number 1 for the Reservoir Frog. So I was able to find these, which is really dope. Another book. I have this run. Hopefully they'll do the second arc. I think that'll be coming probably this year, I believe, if they continue on with it. They should. And that's for Folklords number 1. This is the A cover, first print cover, which I did not have. So I now have that. We have Invincible number 1. This is the it's not the free comic book day. I think this is the local comic shop day variant. Yep, local comic shop day variant with the foil print. Look at that glass. Sheen, sheen. A little bit gold. Yeah. Pretty dope. I'm continuing on with this book. Not the greatest writing, but I'm gonna see. It's only a 6-issue mini series or 6-issue series, but it's Origins number 3. I want to see how it's gonna go. It is okay. Let's see how it's gonna go. I'm a positive guy. But this one right here, I was able to find this, and I was so happy. I saw 2 issues of it, so I grabbed both of them. Far Sector number 1, first printing. Like I said, I got 2 of them joints. So that is joining the other one that I have already in my collection. Another book which I heard about, where I wanted to check this out. This is actually an interesting story. We have a lot of post-apocalyptic or type of stories that's going out. Maybe it's because of Trump, the Trump era. He brought out these post-apocalyptic stories. This is We Live number 1, which is done by the Miranda brothers. This is actually a very, very good story on Aftershock. This is the only book that I have for Aftershock comics. Very interesting story of a family trying to connect their kids with these aliens who say they were going to save the planet, but only the children. And it sounds kind of weird, but it's the child and another person can go with them on their journey to save. If Earth is dying, it's going to die. So, I was able to finally get this book, Radiant Black, #1. Interesting story about a kid who acquired powers. People kind of say it's kind of like Spider-Man in a way. I can see how it is, like a young guy who gets this power, and with great power comes great responsibility. But he and his but it's not really a young guy. I guess it's kind of a young guy, but it's basically a guy who down on his luck and had to live back with his parents. And he and a friend of his end up just going out and find this crazy thing, and mischief ensues. So we can see how that goes. This right here is the last issue of this particular arc, Canto 2, Hollow Men, #5 for IDW. Really enjoyed this story. I am trying to find issue #1 of the first series, the first volume. Trying to find that without trying to pay an arm and leg. I have like the second or third printing of #1. But I'm trying to find the first printing or one of the variants, which I really like. This right here is dope. This is called Truth and Justice #1. I don't know how many of these are going to do, but this one spotlights Vixen. It deals with some other characters too, but it's mainly Vixen and some other characters from Africa and one of them I think he's actually from Australia. But it's interesting. It really deals with Vixen, and it's they're gonna have some more Truth and Justice coming out that deal with other minority characters in DC. So that's interesting. Kind of give them some story. And I was able to pick up these. These were just some more free comic book day books I was able to get. Got this from my daughter, but she said she already had this one. This is for BB and Miyu, and also the Fox and Little Tanuki free comic day. Some good Japanese manga type stuff. We also had the Tick, which was kind of dope. News stories. So got that. I got We Are Humanoids, the Incal. So it's really dope to find that. And these are some which I had previously. Well, no, this one I had previously. I had both of them previously. Supermercado, which was on Oni Press, and this one, which was from Viz, which is The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. So really dope to get those. Sun is going down. I was going to record earlier, but the sun was right in my face. I said, no, this is going to get to the shot and then get these. These two books I was waiting to get. These are the only ones which I was missing from the current run of the Black Panther. That's issue #20 and issue #22. So now I am fully caught up with the Black Panther, which they ended in 25. I think that book is coming out, was already come out. So we have this, America's Best Comics. You know, I'm a fan of Tom Strong and also Perpetua. Well, this is the exclusive sneak preview from Wizard. It was a bonus comic book. So there we go, America's Best. Really dope. It has some more, a couple more Unknown Soldiers. The last 2 issues of the run of Unknown Soldier. Issue #24 and issue #25. I remember this, I got this in 50 cent bin actually. That's the last issue, 25. Oh, almost forgot another one. And 23. Really dope artwork. Next, I was able to find from AWA Upshot, Archangel 8, issue #1. It's a 5-issue series. Issue #1 and issue #2, which deals with fallen angels. I believe they're fallen angels. So we'll see. I got some Wildcat love over here. This is Wildcats number 26, Travis Charest cover, really dope. And taking it back to the is this actually, this cover is done, is this on Travis Charest? This is Travis Charest also, I think. This is Wildcats, their special number 1. It's not Travis Charest, I think it's number 1. Looks like Jim Lee, but it's not Jim Lee. I'm unsure. One book which I was collecting in the beginning, I kind of stopped, but when I find 50-cent books of it, I'll pick it up. And that is Undiscovered Country number 3, which is an interesting premise for the story though. And number 5. So I think they're up to issue 10 now. So if I find those kind of filling my run, I'll grab it. This is the Curse of Brimstone number 7, the foil cover that dealt with the Dark Knight's Metal series. So that's really dope. I was getting all the foil covers from all the New Age of Heroes books. So I think it was the last one I had to get. So I'm glad to find that. Some Alex Ross love. Just Society of America number 50. I had not picked this up. I've had all the other books that were Alex Ross except for this one, so I was able to pick that one up. So that was really dope. Alex Ross, gotta find some Alex Ross in here. I am collecting all these dope Spectre books from like the 3rd, 4th volume. It's illustrated really dope. I think this is done by, well, it's illustrated by Tom Mandrake, but I think this right here was illustrated by Greg Hildebrandt. And this is the Spectre number 11. Look at that, colors pops. Plus I have a new phone that I'm recording this on, so I think everything's gonna look pretty good. It's number 15. Really dope, really dope. Let me try and move a little faster. Here we have some Green Lantern love. This is a book which I previously had, but I ended up selling it to half-price books because it was dirty on the back. And it is, my phone is talking. And it is the Green Lantern Corps number 202. And I have another Green Lantern Corps 211, Pink Elephants. Crazy. Next, a book which I wish I found the book after, which had issue number 49, but this is Green Lantern issue number 48. It's the first issue, first appearance of Kyle Rayner. So I was able to get that. Really dope in that Malar. Well, another Green Lantern book. This is Green Lantern earlier book, number 123. That's really dope. And I was able to find this joint for $1 bin, but there was one in which I was trying to get. This is Black Lantern 166, which is a cover swipe lenticular cover, which DC does the best lenticular covers, not Marvel, but here's what it is. Kind of see it. Damn, there's the Black Panther 166. And that's the Incredible Hulk. What was that? Incredible Hulk 349 swipe. That's done pretty good. It's pretty good. It works best in the evening time. For Future State, heard about this one? Got it. Swamp Thing number 1. It's actually a really good story. Really good story for Swamp Thing. About life on Earth afterwards, and Swamp Thing, and I don't know if these are people, his creations, these swamp creatures, or I'm unsure. Here's King in Black number 4, that tattoo variant. Got this because the new Peach Momoko book, X-Men Demon Days, the preview is in here. So I don't know if that would be considered a first appearance, but or whatever. But got that beautiful cover. Here I have a book, another book for Aftershock. I talked about Aftershock earlier. This is another one for Aftershock. This is number 1, Shadow Doctor. Look at that. So we're going to take place in Chicago. We'll check on that, see exactly what that is about. Here is a run I was talking about earlier about America's Best Comics, Prometheus. Well, here's some books I got online. And this is Prometheus number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, which is that Sergeant Pepper. That's like the Yellow Submarine, the Beatles, homage. And another character, which you know, if you've been watching my videos that I'm really into, Tom Strong. These were the 2 issues that I was talking about in the previous video that I was looking for. They finally came. That's Tom Strong's Terrific Tales number 7. And Tom Strong number 31, which is the last issue that I was looking to complete this entire run. Both of these complete the entire run for those books. Here we have, I believe this is issue 13. Let's check real quick. Something is Killing the Children. Nope, 11. Jenny Frison, Virgin variant. It's really dope. Always good to have some Jenny Frison action in here. Another Green Lantern book for the New 52. This is 32. This is that Carol Ferris Air variant. Really dope. Going back to Folklords, this is Folklords number 1, but it's a I think his name Peterson, I believe, variant, Virgin variant. Really dope. It's a beautiful art piece right there. A book that I've been trying to get for a while, and I finally got the first printing of this book, Bitterroot number 1, first printing. Really dope. I have the second printing of this, but I want to get the first print. I finally got it. That was really dope. And along with that, we have crossover. I believe this is number 4, because I know I have, number 4, Virgin variant. Virgin variant just look beautiful, just like a comic, straight out a comic strip. No words on it. Really dope. So that was really good to get. And these last books are from Stranger Comics for Niobe. And we have Niobe She is Life, number 1, the first book, first printing. Really dope to get that one. We have Niobe She is Life, number 1, the 5th printing. Beautiful cover. Switch over to Niobe She is Deaf. This is number 1. This is the one that was given to me free from Stranger Comics. This is the 2nd printing, Jay Lee cover. Jay Lee be killing it. Used to not be a big fan of his, but I really appreciate and like his work now. And a book which deals with one of her adversaries who's been tracking her and chasing her. This is from when she was a baby, after she was born, Morka Moa, number 1. And he's still trying to look for her even now. And look at these last few, then I will be out of here. These right here, which I should have done first, but that's all right. This is my first ash can, and it's for Generation X. This is the 75-cent ash can. Really dope to get that. We have X-Men Wildcats, the Silver Age, number 1. Because I already have the Modern and Gold Age, and I was looking for the Silver Age, so I got that. So that was really dope. Got a little bit of classic X-Men, number 45, with Wolverine and Nightcrawler on the cover. Dope. Nightcrawler's one of my favorite X-Men. And this lot is a bunch of Gen 13, not Gen X, Gen 13 books. And here we have number 3, number 4, number 5. Fairchild on the cover. Here we have Gen 13 number 25. That's the A cover. Yes, A. It's not, no, I think, yeah, this A cover. And here's another, I think that may be a B cover, actually. That may be the variant, because this is Gen 13, 25 again. Travis Cheris connecting cover. That's really dope. And here we have the all-new 3D special of Gen 13 number 1 from Arthur Adams cover. And it does still have the 3 glasses inside too. This right here, Batman and Frankenstein. I like the Frankenstein cut on character in DC. This is number 31. It's the Hunt for Robin. Had a bunch of light earlier. Now my light is going down, so I'm trying to get through this. This next bunch is for 52. The 52 event, and this is week 26. 27. 29. 36 or 46. 46. Black Adam on there. 50. And the last issue, 52. Really dope. I got this because of the cover, but I've been hearing about this book, and it's Why the Last Man, which is done for Vertigo. This is issue number 16. I just got that because of the cover. Like a playbill, flyer. Here's some Danger Girl action for Cliffhanger from Image. This is number 6. Almost finished with this run right here, which is the first issues. Part of that new age of heroes I was talking about earlier when I dealt with what I told you earlier. This is Sideways. This is number 12. Oh, the lights. And this is Sideways Annual, number 1. I don't think all of them didn't have annuals, those new characters for the new age of heroes, but he had an annual. Here we have Legionnaires number 7, Adam Hughes cover. Really dope. This is another character I've been kind of looking at. Martha Washington Goes to War. It's a Frank Miller book. Dave Gibbons illustrated. This is number 5 of 5 of that series. That's really dope. And let's get into some more Green Lanterns. I believe the rest of these, well, not all of them. So I'll do the one that's not Green Lantern. Here's more of the Spectre. 22. There's Superman in there. The mullet. And let's hit these Green Lanterns. We have Green Lantern number 194. Early Green Lantern, volume 2. We have Green Lantern 26 in volume 3. '59. '65. Supergirl. 66. 106. 109. 118. And we have Guy Gardner Warriors number 0. We have the Green Lantern Corps Quarterly number 6. Alan Scott on the cover. We have the Legends of the DC Universe number 8 with Green Lantern and Green Arrow. Really dope. We have a story with the Peacemaker in here, who's part of the new Suicide Squad, the future state or post-future state. We have Green Lantern Rebirth, after the Watchmen What's Next variant. We have Green Lantern number 21. Sinestro and the Sinestro Corps. The Sinestro Corps War, and this is the Sinestro Corps Special number 1. Love this cover. We have Green Lantern number 6, which is a 23. Green Lantern 23. Green Lantern on all the rings. We have Green Lantern Corps number 32 with Crib. Is a creepy Sinestro Corps member. She is mad creepy, stealing babies. And Green Lantern Corps number 47. Classic Green Lantern Corps pose. Everybody raising up their fists. And lastly, move these over to the side. A little bit of noise for you. We have these. I just copped today. I'm not gonna show you the free comic book. Maybe I got some free comic book ones, which are like a lot of repeats of the ones I've shown before. These, able to get. I wanted to get the wraparound cover, but the cover A is just as dope. And it's Batman's The Infinite Frontier, the new run that's now started with Batman. Continue with the numbering system they had before, 106. With the new Scarecrow. I got this because of all these other Lex Luthor books which I've been showing from my hauls. Superman vs. Imperious Lex number 1. So I want to see how this is. Just want to test it, see how that story goes. I have The Blackest Night, Tales of the Corps number 1. I had 2 and 3, but I finally found 1. So it's really dope. And lastly, Green Lantern number 176, which is the first appearance of the demolition team, or the team who basically, whenever there's whenever the heroes mess up, they're there to clean the place up. You need to call it the demolition team. That's the first appearance. So I hope you enjoyed this mega haul. It had a lot of light when I first started. Now the sun is gone down, getting dark out here, but doing this for you. Mega haul of Run the Comics. So hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely check out my IG, Run the Comics, at Run the Comics. I do a lot of content there. And I'm gonna start doing more videos with other comic book content creators or content creators who produce content over nerd stuff, toys, other movies and things like that. Start doing more things to really diversify my content, so it's not just strictly comics, but it's gonna be stuff which is based on heroes and villains and the things we do to overcome great adversity. All right, so Run the Comics is Joseph, and I am out. Grace and peace. Yeah.